I don't know if they're listening to the show, but get a load of the speech that Barack Obama gave on Monday. Now, as we get towards the end here, now notice what he says about the lobbyists and their return on investment. Exactly what we talked about last week on the Young Turks. Here we go. This is hard-hitting.
But now, suddenly, John McCain says he's about change too. He's even started using some of my lines. Suddenly he says he wants to turn the page. He had an ad today that he started running saying he and Governor Palin would bring, guess what? The change that we need.
There's signs all around him that says change we need.
He had this in an advertisement. Sound familiar? Let me tell you something. Instead of borrowing my lines, he needs to borrow some of our ideas. Change isn't about slogans. It's about substance. And if Senator McCain now wants to talk about who can bring change to Washington, then that's a debate. That's a debate that I'm happy to have. Listen, it's great that he now wants to talk about putting corporate lobbyists in their place. But he needs to explain why he put 7 of them in charge of his campaign. Lobbyists for the insurance industry, and for the oil industry, and for Freddie Mac, and for foreign governments. And if you think those lobbyists are working day and night for John McCain just to put themselves out of business, well, I've got a bridge to sell you up in Alaska.
That's a great line. There you have it, man. He took exactly what we were talking about, which is, what, you think these lobbyists are doing it for fun? Do you think they're doing it for principle? No, all these lobbyists are working for John McCain because they can't wait to get their money back. And they're invested in John McCain, and if he gets elected, they are going to cash out. You think they're doing it for their health? And on top of that, Obama added a wonderful line of, if you believe that, I got a bridge in Alaska to sell you. It's perfect. Now we're playing. Now we're fighting. The gloves are off. Here we go. Let's do a little ultimate fighting, a little wrestling. Get him on the ground. Give him a noogie. Here we go. All right, look, because what did I tell you before? It has to be personal. When they get into that voting booth, they got to look at the name John McCain and recoil. They got to look at it and go, oh, that guy. And say, oh, I don't want more of this. Oh, this is painful. And they got to think, that guy, is something wrong with him. That's the way politics is. If you don't like it, that's great. There's a lot of other things you could do. You could do a cooking show. You know, you can play badminton for a living. But in politics, when you get in the voting booth, you want to try to have as much a positive image for yourself as you can and as much negative image as you can on the other guy. And here's the thing. I don't want you to think this is just about politics and I'm just doing gamesmanship here. They've earned it. They've earned our disdain. They've earned that label of dishonest and dishonorable. He changed all of his positions. He sold everything out to try to win this election. And it's a terrible idea to put McCain. I have a friend, high school friend, who just emailed me. He's like, I don't know, I'm kind of torn. McCain, Obama. Torn about what? You want 4 more years like this? My God, it's not even working for the rich anymore. Wall Street is down 500 points on Monday. The whole thing is crashing all about us. The poor aren't winning. The middle class aren't winning. The rich aren't even winning anymore. Why the hell would you vote for John McCain? That's what you got to think when you come into a voting booth.